Okay. Well. A lot of energy happening right now on the planet. A lot of energy moving where I am in Israel. And we're all being pushed forward in whatever those places are that we need to be pushed forward in. Either relationships or money or work or family, or maybe all of them. Whatever has been left kind of or avoided can no longer be avoided. So we are here facing those shadows that we avoided and facing our feelings. And that's really the key here, is facing the feelings. And the fear of facing our feelings is much greater than what we will actually feel. So we're afraid of these feelings, but in actual fact, that fear that's creating in our body, which feels it's much worse than actually just having the feeling. But there's such a resistance to that feeling because we don't know exactly what it is or what it's going to feel like. Can we cope with that feeling? That we avoid it. So, but really, we don't have a choice right now. We have to feel those things, not avoid it. And or avoid situations that have been avoided for maybe years. I feel like saying even lifetimes, but maybe that's spirit adding that in. I'm like, no, not lifetimes too. But either way, it's here, and it's here for us to move through this fourth dimension, which is the stories and the programs that we are releasing ourselves from. Essentially, we're deprogramming right now ourselves, and that's some work. It's like some work to deprogram. But I think what's happening, from my perspective, and what I see, is that the program's becoming so obvious. It's just a lot easier to recognize them now and go, oh yeah, well, okay, wow, how many years have I been doing that? And yeah, so they're here, they're being made very obvious by reflections around us. So every reflection that is a trigger of some kind is, okay, that's a program we have to look at. Or that is triggering a program that we have to look at. We're not necessarily matching that person, but that person is bringing something up inside of us that we haven't addressed yet. We have addressed many times, but now it's like, okay, let's have a real look at this, not avoid anything. So maybe let's take some breaths together. Just even move the body a bit. Use the breath to open up anything we're holding, the neck, the throat, jaw, the hips and drop into our heart center. And put our hands over our heart and remind ourselves of what a good job we're doing, and how this is not easy, but we are moving through gracefully as we can, and with as much love as we can in our hearts for ourselves and for others around us who are doing the same, and those who aren't doing it. Beautiful wind just came over. Just breathing in that air wherever you are, imagining a beautiful wind flowing through your nostrils, down into the lungs, through the throat, opening up the throat, and just breathing in that air all the way down through the body, through the chakras, and releasing out the feet and out the root into the earth. And just taking a moment to be. Being completely present with everything that is in this moment. So, thank you for listening, and see you next time.